Hi, I'm Katie Keppel. I'm a PR account supervisor here at STIR.
Hey, I'm Emma Spring, and I'm a PR and social media account coordinator at STIR.
Today we're talking about influencer marketing because it's something we've seen really grow in the industry. STIR is helping our clients use it more and more to reach their customers in new and disruptive ways. Compared to other forms of advertising, influencer marketing is key with generating trust among consumers. Research shows that 72% of consumers trust a brand more after an influencer vouches for it, and we've seen really high ROI from influencer campaigns because that trust builds into conversions. What was the last product you looked at on an influencer's feed?
My favorite influencer, Danielle Bernstein, she has 2.3 million followers on Instagram. Her handle is We Wore What, and she just actually collabed with Macy's and is creating her own line with them.
Goals. So the first step is really to outline your objectives. That's how you're going to measure your success. So some objectives that we've seen work really well with influencer marketing is engagement. That can be engagement on social media or your website. Influencers will really help you drive that because they have a really engaged following, probably more so than your brand. And then also longer term sequential customer acquisition. So people aren't going to the influencer's page to necessarily buy your product. They want to know what the influencer is up to, what they're talking about. So the longer the influencer is talking about your product, the more likely the customer will be to convert and you'll get a sale and a new person in your customer feed. Then also building the brand and brand awareness. Influencers can have 2 million to 30,000 followers, and they have really engaged audiences. So having your brand on that kind of platform just skyrockets awareness. And then conversions, of course, should always be a secondary objective. 40% of people say they've purchased a product after seeing it on an influencer's page. So it's definitely an objective that should be part of your plan. Determining how influencer marketing is going to integrate into your current marketing efforts is key. You don't want it to be a one-off. You really want it to be cohesive and coordinate with everything you're doing for better success. So some things that we've seen work really well for integration is coordinating with a company's retargeting efforts. Once a customer sees that influencer post or branded content ad, we then retarget that person with individual content or even product ads so they convert. And then also content campaigns is a great way to integrate with influencer marketing. For example, we worked with NBF, National Business Furniture, on a Clear the Office Clutter campaign where we created an ebook with an organization expert, and influencers then shared how they stay organized and shared the ebook as an additional resource. It was gated, so we got a lot of customer emails and saw a huge spike in revenue for NBF the following month.
So connecting with people who are most influential to your brand always goes back to having clear objectives. If you have clear objectives, then you know your target demographic and audience. So if you're looking to build brand awareness and maybe gain more followers on your company's social networks, go with a macro influencer who has a large audience on all of their networks. And if you would like to build or have conversions, go with a nano influencer because they are really trustworthy and have high engagement on their platforms. Another great way to find the best influencer for you is to invest in a software program that really allows you to dig into their audience and see who actually follows them. So if you have a content campaign that has a younger audience, go with someone who's really successful on up-and-coming platforms like TikTok or YouTube. One example that we really loved recently is that Old Spice is repositioning themselves to have a younger audience. So they went with influencers on TikTok and YouTube to promote their new content. Once you have an influencer, it's really important to build that relationship. We also like to do long-term contracts with influencers just so you can do that. Oftentimes you can give a cell phone number so they can reach out to you directly or be available via Instagram DMs. Just make their lives really easy and they'll want to build that relationship with you and help brainstorm content. And that way it'll become really organic and not so product pushy. Also, they'll bring ideas to you on trending topics. So if they see something going on Instagram that they like to get behind and see your brand could partner with them, it's a great opportunity.
There's no doubt influencer marketing will continue to grow, and it's something companies can really benefit from when done right.
For more influencer inspiration, go to stirstuff.com or drop us a line.